welcome back to another episode of Naked Truth with Abby. I'm here today with Kai Clarke. She's a student engineer at the University of the West Indies Mona campus. She's a personal blogger, she's a poet, and she's a digital entrepreneur. Kay has struggled with self-love, self-worth, and confidence over the years, and she's here with us today on this topic to help us to use the concepts that she has used time and time again to elevate herself and to become better individuals and just uplift our spirit. Thank you for joining me, Kai. I am it's such a pleasure to have you here with me today. And again, thank you for taking some time out of your schedule to speak with me today.
Thank you so much for having me again. And I'm excited to let's get on with this and stuff.
Okay, awesome. So first, I'd just like you to tell us a little bit about yourself and why you chose personal development and how your journey has been going so far.
Okay, so just to reintroduce myself, my name is Kai Clarke, but I prefer Kcmycah. As Abigail said, I'm a personal development blogger, digital entrepreneur, student engineer, and a climate change activist. Also a multiple sclerosis advocate.
Awesome.
So I have a brand. It's called Undamaged, and it currently has 3 frameworks. So it has a podcast, a poetry page, and the blog. So all are focused around personal development. The brand focuses on how we tackle pain, combat pain, or heal from pain. I do my best to research and to give efficient yet simple advice on how anyone can improve their personal development. And it's for any area of their lives. It's for school, it's for a job, it's for a relationship. So yeah, I focus on all of that. We're not small, but we are moderately sized. Currently we have over like 100, I would say, viewers or participants. And I've received a reasonable amount of feedback as to how it's helping others.
People.
Yes.
Right.
So yeah, that's just a little synopsis on me. I chose personal development because I've been about personal development for a very, very long time. And it's a very difficult thing to even focus on because you're focusing on all of you. You're focusing on your mind, your
the
body.
Naked truth, right?
Yep, you're focusing on everything. And I started with personal development. I started with personal development because I wanted to be a type of person. And I just want people to know that though I wanted to be this type of person, I changed my perspective on the type of person I wanted to be as the years went on.
Right.
So what I'm trying to say is that I had to work extremely hard on myself. So if you're doing personal development or you're trying to develop yourself, it's going to take a lot of time. And I am still figuring it out.
And effort. Yeah.
I'm still figuring it out.
It's going to take effort. And you're never done. It's as though you're never done.
Exactly.
All right. So today, one of the topics that we'll be talking about is self-love. And just wanted to let us know, what is self-love to you? How do you define self-love?
Okay, so one of the main things I started personal development for was actually because I have a chronic illness. And my chronic illness has taken away my senses one by one. So I couldn't see, then I couldn't eat, then I couldn't hear, then I couldn't smell, all of my senses. And when I went into personal development, it was before I got this chronic illness. And after, it just changed my perspective on how beautiful the world can be if I just changed, if I just shifted my mindset. So my self-worth improved. So self-love has a lot of meanings. It surrounds how you appreciate yourself, how you appreciate yourself so you appreciate others more. It's how you appreciate yourself to appreciate life more. It's seeing the beauty in simple things and the positive in the bad things.
Right.
Self-love is not only about you, it's about the state of your mind. It's about how you treat others as you become a better you. No negativity, no doubting or worrying. It's a love of yourself being reflected in all things around you.
Right. And it definitely would start with the man in the mirror, because you have to first love self in order to love things around you and to love the people around you. Because
Exactly.
it's a ripple effect. You'll then be treating others how you're treating yourself if you don't have that type of self-love.
You ever hear the phrase of those who hurt themselves the most hurt others the most?
Right.
Those who are in the most pain hurt others the most?
Hurt people hurt people.
Yes.
That phrase, something like that. All right. So on the topic of self-love again, do you think the people and the energies that we surround ourselves with has something to do with how we love ourselves? Does it have does it affect the way we love ourselves?
Yes, 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 yes. I'm gonna keep saying yes, yes,
And
yes. Because how you surround yourself, as I said, self-love is not only about you, it's about everyone around you. And those people that you surround yourself with also have an effect on your energy, on how you partake in life, and how you see things. So when they say, when a lot of people, or when the wise ones say that how you choose your partner dictates your happiness in life, or how you choose your friends dictate your happiness in life, because you can't be telling yourself, yes, I can do this, yes, I can't do that, or yes, 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 you're believing in yourself, and then a friend or a partner is like,
you can't do it.
Not even if you can't, just some negativity, some doubting, something. We're not in that. That now make it down here.
Exactly.
Exactly. Stay out of my space. It not keep. If you have anything to say to me, it can be said politely. It can be said with love. It can be said with even encouragement.
Exactly. Okay? Exactly. That's the type of energy that we need to surround ourselves with, because oftentimes the projection will affect how we feel about a certain situation, especially if it's somebody that we actually look up to, or somebody that we go to for advice. So you have to be careful as well who you take the advice from and how strongly they can affect you. So yeah, it definitely has to do with the people and the energies that we surround ourselves with.
You could take a lot of years to build up yourself, and it just takes a few seconds or minutes or hours for someone to just bring you right back down. Protect your energy, protect yourself. If you can't help others, then you are no use. What am I saying? If you are no use to yourself, then you are no use to others.
Right. So if you don't love yourself and you don't treat yourself and you don't think of yourself highly, then automatically you have a low self-worth. What would you say to someone who is in this position where they don't love themselves enough and they treat themselves with little respect, or don't value themselves highly, and is now battling with self-love and self-worth?
Take a shower. I know it sounds really weird, right? But I was listening.
It's actually soothing, taking a shower.
Yes, but like I was listening to this because when I heard it initially, I was like, "Is that it? Is that really it?" So I was listening to this poem a while back that really like put it into my system. Like when you take a shower, the hardest thing to do after a bad day or a bad circumstance is to take a shower, because you just feel like everything is getting you down and you don't feel like you want anything else, and you make up all these excuses like the water too cold, I'm clean enough, me not need to do this. So
I didn't go anywhere today.
That's the first thing you should do when you're feeling low or depressed. take a shower. Because when you are telling your mind to go and bother with something that just seems so basic, you are telling your mind that, okay, even though I had a bad day or a bad circumstance, I'm still trying. I'm still putting myself through what I don't like to do.
I still deserve care.
I still deserve care. That is super important. You have to always feel like you deserve care.
Right. So guys, take a shower.
Sounds weird, but it works.
Right. Affirmations are words and phrases that we use to ourselves to uplift our spirit or use to others to uplift others. What affirmations have you been using over the years to help you rid yourself of low self-esteem, low self-love, low self-worth?
Okay, so first things first, affirmations, they don't heal. Affirmations help. So if you're just gonna say an affirmation, like wake up in the morning, say, I'm gonna do this and this and this today, and then you don't do anything else but say it, then it won't work.
It won't work.
An affirmation helps an action. So an affirmation for me, which doesn't really sound in the normal affirmation tense, I would say, was to make fantasy a reality. So it's basically like if I had any big dreams or if I wanted to accomplish something, then it's like I need to make my dreams come true.
Right.
So an affirmation like I am enough. And then John, Joe, or Jim come to you and say, you don't deserve this, or I don't think you're worthy of this. And then you go believe it. An affirmation is not going to heal that. An affirmation is just going to remind you that whatever John, Joe, Jim say is not true.
Right.
But you need to work on yourself for affirmations to work for you.
Definitely. Confidence. How does confidence play a part in self-love and self-worth? What place does it take in this equation?
Okay, so first things first, again, there are different types of confidence. There is confidence in oneself, confidence in others, and confidence in people and things around you. And how we attack confidence is with different personality traits. For example, you have some people who are confident but with a little bit of cockiness, and you have some people who are confident but humble. So though, as I was saying with self-love previously, self-love is not only about you, it's about all that surrounds you, everything in your life. So for you to be confident in everything is for you to believe in yourself. To believe in yourself means that doubters or naysayers are not affecting your life. You are listening to them, you are taking advice from them, but they will not change your perspective on how you see yourself, and how you see
Right.
others, or how you see the world. That is what confidence is in an equation for self-love, self-worth.
Yes, because even growing up, there would be persons who would say stuff to me, negative stuff that would make me feel less than or that I'm not good enough. But I'd always listen, but I'm always this person, I'll prove you wrong. And I'll prove you wrong, not going back to you and telling you that I've proved you wrong, but letting my actions and my outcomes show you that I've proved you wrong. So,
and it's not a sense where you always have to be right, because that's what confidence with cockiness can do.
right.
You have to be right or nobody else is right. No, it's just knowing that you know what's right for you. You know what's right in your mind.
Yeah, because you know self.
Mm-hmm. And that can only come from self-love.
Have you struggled with confidence over the years? Any kind of confidence? And what have you been using over the years to combat these challenges?
Yes, I have struggled with confidence over the years. I think everyone has. I don't think anybody is like super.
Definitely.
Super
Definitely.
if there's anybody who's super confident, I'd really like to meet them, because are they okay? But everyone has insecurities. My insecurities mostly came from me listening to what other people wanted me to do and
Right.
comparing myself to others. And it is a very tasking insecurity because to improve,
Draining. It's
yes,
drain the
yes.
energy.
It's like you have vampires in your life, but then you were your own vampire because you are listening to
Right.
them.
Exactly. And
Mm-hmm.
then you're in your head because you listen to what they say, you're in your head, you can't sleep. You keep thinking about what John Brown said this morning.
Yeah, so that was my insecurity. Thank God I came out of that.
Right.
Um, yeah, but how I tackled that was that I stopped doing it, one, and to help me to stop doing it, I said affirmations. I told myself that I am enough, I deserve more, and they do not deserve me. That's one thing I said to myself.
Right. Right. Uh someone out there is watching this. They're in a place where they're feeling down, they're feeling lost, they're feeling worthless, and they have given up on the world. What would you say to that person?
Okay, so my brand focuses on persons who are like this everywhere, all over the world. And my first bit of advice would be to not give up, to not stop trying. You are not alone. Everybody feels like this in some sort of their lives. This is called the valley of despair. You see, whenever we're starting a change or we're doing something difficult in life, we're going to face the valley of despair. It's like, yes, everything is going good, and then something goes bad and you just can't bother no more. No.
Right.
When you pass the valley of despair, you are going to feel so much better. Just imagine the person you are going to be after you get through this situation, after you get past this negative person. Just get through the valley of despair.
And I was saying to my cousin even last night that there are times when we are going to pass through a phase and we're going through a blessing, and then something just pops up to grab that blessing
Yes.
from us, to take it from us.
Yes.
And we have to be careful how we handle that situation, because sometimes the blink of an eye, everything turns out for
Mm-hmm.
the worst, or you can maneuver the situation, focus on the positives, and go through the valley and come out
And
victorious.
be a better person. Yes.
Right, right.
Yes, it's
So
totally possible. I think everyone has faced it. And some don't come out
time and
successful.
time again, like sometimes it every year, sometimes you pass 1 year pass and you it's the best year, and then next year is another challenge. We just have to realize that it's just a challenge, it's just something to cross over, it's just an hurdle. And we have to talk to people as well, because sometimes we can't do it alone. They always say no man is an island, so sometimes we need persons to talk to, and we just find out one person that you're confident that someone that you can speak to, and they'll always give you good advice. If they don't have advice, they will listen, because sometimes we just need someone to listen as well, even
That's
without
so
any
true.
kind of advice.
Yes.
During the pandemic, is we're on lockdown, everybody is mostly at home. It's a good time for self-love, for self-growth, and to challenge self. What have you been doing over the past year and some months to grow in self and just to challenge yourself to be the best version of yourself?
Has it really been a year and some months?
It has.
Oh
It
my
has.
gosh. This needs to
It
end.
has.
We need to come out of this. Okay, so how have I been showing myself love? Okay, so whilst I've been on this lockdown, I'm a student engineer, so I'm at home, and some people, like, I wouldn't say they do easy degrees, but they do easier degrees than mine.
Right.
And for me, I feel like my work is like a block. Like, okay, so it's this equation needs to be handled today. I can't focus on anything else. I just have to focus on this. I know I'm feeling alone right now, but I just have to focus on this. So my main thing would be to dive into work, which is not really a good tactic. But my second main thing, which I have been really trying to do, is heal. And I mean,
Right.
heal from regrets, heal from mistakes,
Heal from past situations.
mend relationships, cut ties. It's just been to feel at peace with myself. As much as I have tried to be a peaceful person, I know that how I behave, or, when I say that, your peace is above anything else, you have to protect your energy. I know that how I have protected my energy has hurt people. So I've been trying to mend, or at least extremely cut it off, like just put it in my mind that, yo, Kai, can't happen again, shouldn't happen again, be a better person, grow from it. I've just been doing all of that.
Right. That's definitely something that I also have been doing, cutting ties, not tolerating certain situations, certain
Exactly.
people, certain attitude, and just loving upon myself and letting myself
Yes.
know that I matter.
Yes, that's what
And we need to do it.
I've
We
even
need
been
to.
doing that with my work. Girl, when I tell you that when something is stressing me out too much, I say, it's not happening today. I'm gonna go relax and love myself. School is not more than me.
I need to do that with work. I've been
School is
trying
not
over the
more than
past week.
me.
I've been trying over the past week not to pass my limits, because there
Mm-hmm.
are times when we go past that limit and it affects the body, not just the mind but the body. So I've been
Yeah,
trying to do
losing
that.
sleep and everything is. I don't do that anymore.
Ooh,
I don't do that anymore.
uh,
If I get a bad grade, I mean, it's gonna hurt, but I'm not gonna affect my mental health or not protect my peace for something that's probably not gonna matter in a decade. So
right? Because I don't even feel like my degree matter right now.
every degree matters. Don't say that. Every degree matters. That's down to a janitorial degree. It
Uh,
matters.
yeah, I guess.
No, no, no,
Um,
no, 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 no. It's I know it matters. That's self love right there. I know it matters.
degree. Uh,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to cut this part out. Okay, and that is our final question. Do you have any final remarks for us?
Uh, remarks. Okay, not really remarks, but I do have a question for you, Abigail.
Right.
How have you loved yourself today?
Today. Uh,
You see, it shouldn't take you that long to think about it.
exactly. How have I loved myself today? Well, I prepared for this session. I got dressed and I told myself that today was going to be a beautiful day.
Okay,
I need
that
to
is
do it
self-love.
regularly.
Yes, you do.
I need to do it regularly. I even need to start walking,
Yeah.
exercising more, drinking more
And
liquid
I think that people
waters.
take exercising to the extreme and they say exercise more to protect your health. I think people take it like you need to go to the gym and you need to lose 30 pounds today. No, honey, you just need
No,
to
you
move
just
your
need to
body.
keep going.
Yeah,
Keep
exactly.
going.
So when you tell yourself that, I don't want you to put any pressure on yourself. I don't want you to get
It's just that
mad.
I haven't been moving and it's because I work, because I'm doing 10 hours per day or more. The minimum is 10 hours, so I
So
have
when
to
you're at
be.
work, just like move your legs up and down as you're sitting
Yeah, I
down.
do that. I do that.
Okay, that's a little progress. See, any progress is progress at all.
Right.
Just little steps.
Baby steps.
Exactly.
All right. We're at the end of today's session. Thank you again, Kai. Yes. Thank you again, Kai, for joining me. It has been such a pleasure talking to you. You're a bright and bold and beautiful spirit. And Just thank you for brightening my day today.
You are so welcome, and you have totally brightened mine.
Thank you. See you. I hope to keep in touch.
Same
And
here.
I'll see you soon. Um, Guys, that's the end of today's session. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I learned, I enjoyed it. And remember, listen, take notes, and take action. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Click that notification bell. And remember to download your free report if you haven't done so as yet. See you guys in the next video. Love and love always. Bye.